Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Do you know that Tamil Nadu is number one state from tourism point of view in India? Tamil Nadu has by far higher number of tourists in India than any other state. And this fact actually fascinated me to take a journey wherein I will experience the different kind of places in Tamil Nadu and see what it offers to us. When it comes to these trips, why not to take a road trip? We had our father-in-law, mother-in-law, wife Vinita, and a small little one, Naila, also was along with us. So it's 4.5 people that we were, embarking on a journey for Tamil Nadu road trip. The best part of Tamil Nadu, I think, that comes in is that it has variety of things to offer when it comes to tourism in Tamil Nadu. The number one is, of course, the range of temples it has, and these temples are not really normal temples, but very old and historical temples that I'm talking about. The second, because it is on the Bay of Bengal, so it has the all beaches, backwaters. One of the some of the best beaches I've ever seen is in Tamil Nadu, and again we'll cover it as we go along. And the third is the kind of hill stations it offers. So it has Ooty, Kodaikanal, Kunnur, Yerakad, few to name, and the list is long. Day one was actually the longest travel that we had, was around 450 kilometers. So it started from Chennai to Madurai. So our first stop was Madurai, which is famous for the Meenakshi Sundareshwar temple. It was around 7.5 hours of journey, which was quite long, considering that Naila was also with us, and we were not really sure how Naila is going to react to this kind of road trip, wherein every day we will have to hit the road and cover some distance, and how do we take care of our food and all was actually quite a big challenge for us to manage. So all this started on day one, and since it was a long travel, so we started early in the morning, around 4:30 in the morning when we hit the road. And the good part of starting early is also that your fellow passengers or your family can take a nap. So all of them except me, of course, because I was driving, took a good nap on the way, so they could cover their sleep. And Naila also took a good nap. That something was the comfort factor that was there. And another thing that I must share is that while I mentioned that Tamil Nadu is number one in terms of the tourism, one of the major factors that plays a role is also the infrastructure. When it comes to the infrastructure and the connectivity, I think Tamil Nadu has the best connectivity, not only by road but also by air. Roads, I think I would rate roads as number one roads in India. When it comes to the national highways, there's no competition when it for the Tamil Nadu roads. You don't have to worry about the road conditions and all. It is just by far above excellent roads in Tamil Nadu, and that actually gives you huge comfort on these kind of road trips. And we had just best of our times, and you would see as we go along that the kind of roads that Tamil Nadu offers is extremely good. Best part in having a food in south of India, and especially in places like Tamil Nadu and Kerala, as that they serve meal on a banana leaves. So it's very natural way of eating food. The filter coffee that is there in Tamil Nadu is class apart. Wherever you go, you get the same experience, same taste. Had a bit of stressful journey, so after the meal She wanted to go for a swing. She wanted to go for a slide. So we also took a break for half an hour. Then relaxed for some time. I had best of our time there while relaxing there. The another best part was that early morning, 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. It was not really that hot, so we could sit outside and really relax. Now I want to listen to the music. Wow. So as we started after our breakfast towards Madurai, one big city that comes on our way is called Trichy. Somewhere around 2 o'clock, we checked in the hotel, and all of us were so tired that we just slept. There was no as such plan in Madurai to go around and see what is there, because we had the plan for day 2. Don't touch with the mouse. What ले लो? आइसक्रीम ले लो. No ice cream. No ice cream today for you. While there's not much to talk about it, but there are small streets. If you go into that and see how the locals do the purchasing and what kind of local markets are there, it's quite heartening to see a different kind of culture. And when you come from a different place altogether, it's always an experience to see. So we saw the kind of market that was there. It was extremely good. While we were not out for doing some kind of shopping, but the whole experience was quite refreshing, I would say. You want it? You want it? Okay. And while we were walking, we actually reached at the temple, which is the most famous temple, is Meenakshi Sundareshwari. for your information, Madurai, apart from the temple, is also famous for food. So, anyone who knows about Madurai would also talk about the kind of food it offers. It has some of the amazing food varieties that a lot of people really love to have it there. So same thing I had, we had in mind that we want to experience that kind of food and all. One of the after a lot of discussions with a couple of friends and all, the one option that came up was Amma Veg Restaurant is the best restaurant. So overall experience was really good, and then since our day was very long, we started at 3:30 in the morning. We got up at 3:30, and it was already 7:30 in the evening. So we were already very tired, physically, mentally, both. And this food rejuvenated the entire thing. It was icing on the cake.